Hi, it's Caitlin, and Black Friday is behind us. It's time to start thinking about the December 2023 polish pickup if you have any money left. The theme for December is Maker's Choice, so makers just went wild, picked their own theme, concept, no concept, and just made something beautiful. As always, I've got a good selection of brands and polishes to share with you. These will be available exclusively on the Polish Pickup website starting December 1st. They will be available through the weekend until Monday at 11:59 p.m. I'll include the specifics down in the description, and I think we should just get into it. We're going to start with Bluebird Lacquer. This one's called Winter is So Chill, and as per usual, the first part of my video features sponsored swatches and content, and then we'll get into the unpaid portion. So Bluebird Lacquer, this one is really beautiful, very perfect for winter time. It's inspired by winter morning sunrises in the Rocky Mountains. It's a periwinkle jelly base with shattered hollow and a strong pink shimmer that shifts subtly from gold to green. This one has a fantastic formula. It glides on like butter, and it was totally opaque in 2 coats. I really don't think anyone's going to need more than 2. You can also see that pink shimmer is very visible. It's really beautiful, and the way that the hollow flakes are in there, it really does look like little ice caps on snowy mountains. So now I've applied top coat, and you can definitely see that pink shimmer. You get a little bit of the green shift, but it is kind of subtle, and everything works beautifully together to give a very frosty but cozy effect. Next up is Red Eyed Lacquer Party Down, and Party Down is part of the 5-year anniversary that Red Eyed Lacquer is celebrating, so it was Maker's Choice, and they chose to bring the celebration to the Polish Pickup. This one's a magenta neon crelly with red to orange to green to gold shifting flakes, as well as little black flakes. This one does have a relatively low cap of 200, so I wanted to flag it because I would be all over this polish if I saw it being swatched looking this pink and vibrant. It is gorgeous. It has a fantastic formula, glides on beautifully, and you definitely could wear it in 2 coats if you want, but I'm going to show it in 3 because I think it just amps up the squishiness, and of course you get more flakes. This one didn't cause any staining at all, and it won't be difficult to remove. It does dry down with just a tiny bit of texture because of the black flakes, so use a good glossy top coat. If you're seeing me swatch with a clear bristle top coat, that is the Cuticula Limitless top coat, which I believe is available this month in the Polish Pickup in some sort of yummy scent, or sometimes it's unscented. My favorite top coat, and you can see it leaves a super glossy, juicy finish. And this is just my kind of pink. It is described as a magenta in my mind. These are pinks, but I guess it's magenta. It's so bright, so vibrant. I love the black flakes, and I love the little iridescent color shifting flakes. They just add a really special touch to the polish. And also happy 5th anniversary to Red Eyed Lacquer. The other offering this month is Red Eyed Lacquer's De Bomber, and this one is in the scent Bottoms Up. So you can see here the ingredients on the screen. It's got lots of beautiful butters and oils, and it does come shrink wrapped for security. And then you open it up, and it's this beautiful solid butter that warms up quickly with your finger, and you can use it anywhere you need additional oils and moisture. If you want, you can put it on your skin, but I recommend adding a bit of water first, because water on your skin will help bring the oils down through your skin barrier. So dampen your hand, then put the De Balmer on. And this is scented in citrus and cherry. It is quite strong, so if you have a scent sensitivity, it's not subtle. It's a beautiful, bright, fruity, sweet scent. I love it, but just flagging it for anybody who is sensitive and wondering about the strength of it. This is also great for your nails because there is jojoba oil in there, so it's great to use after you've washed your hands to apply around your cuticle and onto the nail itself, just directly. Moving along, we have Sassy Sauce Polish in Make Those Memories. This one is a violet linear hollow with a pink to gold shimmer and black to red multi-chrome flakies. This one is a photo of a winter wonderland. That was the inspiration. And this polish is so pretty. It's really rainbowy, which I really, really appreciate. And all of the elements work really beautifully together. I actually really love watching this get applied because the rainbowiness is really, really, really beautiful and intense. So it has a fantastic formula. As you can see, it glides on like butter. Sassy Sauce always has a wonderful formula, and 2 coats gave me full opacity, and I'm using the Sassy Sauce Gloss Sauce top coat, which is not available in Polish Pickup, but you can pick it up in the Sassy Sauce shop. It's a really good top coat as well. Very quick drying and very, very glossy, as you can see. So I let this top coat dry down completely so you can get the full hollow effect. Hollows get stronger once they've dried down fully, whether you're applying top coat or not. And you can see here that the shimmer shift in this one is really intense. It complements the purple beautifully. And once again, we don't have any sun, so you just have to imagine how rainbowy it would look. Moving along, we have Clionadh Cosmetics. This one's called Escape Velocity, and this is the unofficial addition to their Magnetic Slickadelic 2.2 revival that will be launching at the end of December in their shop. So this is your first sneak peek at their new formula of their Magnetic Slickadelic polishes, which are inspired by the mind-bending mysteries of black holes. This one features an olive green to icy teal to purple pink shifting magnetic flake that pulls to escape the void of an interstellar black base with finely milled linear, which leans scattered, holographic pigment. As you can see, this has really good coverage in 2 coats. I am using the Clionadh Cosmetics magnet, which you can pick up in their shop underneath my nail. Depending on what time my video goes up, Clionadh Cosmetics is having a Black Friday sale. You can pick up the old Slickadelic polishes at 25% off, as well as this magnet, and use my code CaitlinSwatches to save an additional 6%. I'll include that in the description. So here is Escape Velocity in the sun. The effect of this one is totally mesmerizing. I love how it's primarily made up of flakes. The magnetic effect is really trippy and cool. I really, really love it. And you can see it here with the shifts a little better. I just wanted to show it in the sun, but these shifts in this one are really intense. They go to pink and purple. The green is a really, really cool effect. And once again, I love how it's made up mostly of little tiny flakes. So it's just really interesting to look at and very, very entertaining. Now we're moving into the unsponsored part of my video. This is Kathleen & Co. Cassiopeia. I spelt it wrong. on the video. I have to remember to change that. But if I don't, then you know that I know it doesn't have 2 O's in it. This one is a blackened blue base with glowy green to red, orange, shifting shimmer, and lots of hollow flakes. This one has a beautiful formula. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Kathleen & Co. has an amazing brush, amazing formula, and I do have a video of their new winter collection, which is available now, and I highly recommend checking it out. This also does not stain, which I really appreciate about such a deep polish. It's really beautiful and was totally opaque for me in 2 coats. It does dry pretty glossy, but I still recommend a top coat to just smooth everything out. It won't be difficult to remove. And this one has really interesting shifts, which you will see in a second. It honestly does look like a galaxy in a beautiful midnight sky. I love galaxy nails. I kind of grew up on that in the Tumblr era of the early 2010s. So this polish, definitely up that alley. Super beautiful, very shifty as you can see, and I am super into it. And now we have Glisten & Glow Snow Angels. This one is a light baby blue loaded with larger particle color shifting shimmers that shift from pink to orange to yellow to green. This one is inspired by cold, crisp winter air nipping at your cheeks while you lay in the icy snow and make a snow angel. This is a really nice formula, and the shimmer in it is so beautiful. It definitely gives an icy effect, and it's super shifty, as you will see momentarily. This is the kind of polish that has such a good formula. You can leave it in 2, which is what I did, but if you want, you could build it up in 3, but I like the etherealness of leaving it in 2. And for this one, I'm using the Glisten & Glow top coat to seal it up, which is not available this month in the Polish Pickup, but always available on the Glisten & Glow website, and pretty much available in the Polish Pickup every other month. So not this month, but the next month. Here you can see what I mean about the shifts in this one. You get a beautiful yellow green at the extreme angles, and of course you always see that pinky red shimmer. This one is so cozy and wintry. It's making me like snow even though I don't. And the other product Glisten & Glow is offering this month is their glitter grabber, which I really love because if you know me, you know I love glitter polishes. So what I did here was applied Cirque Colors XX. I just sort of concentrated it in the middle of my nails, and that is a very chunky textured glitter. So you take a generous coat of glitter grabber and apply it over your nail, let it dry for about 10 minutes, then go in with another top coat. This time you want to use a quick dry glossy top coat, and then apply a coat of that, and you are going to let that dry completely, and then you've got, honestly, it's like encapsulated glitter gel manicures that you see online, and it gives the smoothest finish. It really does remove any texture, and it looks like gel nails. So hopefully you can see here how untextured it is. It gives a totally smooth finish. Moving along, we have Paint It Pretty Polish, Don't Crush the Sleigh. And I decided to apply this one over one coat of Cirque Colors NSFW jelly. This one has a clear base and it's packed with shifting aqua, blue, purple flakes, black microflakes, and gold flakes. So you can treat this one as a topper, or you can build it up completely in 3 to 4 coats. There is a clear base, and that's why I chose to go with the black jelly base. I just thought it would go with the vibe of the polish, make it look opaque without having to apply as many coats. And I do have an affiliate code with Cert Colors if you're interested in purchasing any of the Cert colors I featured in this video. It's also Caitlin Swatches in all caps, and I will include it in the description. So for this polish, it does have a bit of texture, but one layer of Cuticula Limitless top coat smoothed it out. It's not difficult to remove, and definitely no staining because it has a clear base. So this one is a really interesting polish. It is honestly giving me like a bit of a Hanukkah vibe with the gold and the blue. It's really beautiful and very sparkly. And I personally love that sort of purple shift you get at the extreme angles. It's really interesting and super pretty. Next up we have Rogue Lacquer. It just makes me happy. And this one was a polish that Rachel made because it just made her feel good. This one is a pink, gold, magenta glass flake polish with sapphire hollow glitter. Right out of the bottle, I knew I was going to love this polish, and it did not disappoint on the nail. So this is one that you will want to build up in most likely 3 coats, maybe 4 depending if you go with really thin coats, or you could layer it over a white base, a blue base, any kind of base you want, obviously. You could also treat it like a bit of a topper. It's very smooth and even, so do with it what you will. It's very versatile and just beautiful if you love blues, which I personally do. This one also just makes me happy. I do recommend working in thinner coats and being patient with this one. You're going to want to build it up and pay attention to areas where you might have missed in previous coats so that you have an even finish once you've built it up completely. So this one was like 2.5 coats. Now this one does have quite a textured finish. I did just apply the Cuticula Limitless top coat, but if I were planning to wear this for a long time, it will dry down a little bit thirsty. So this would be a good candidate for the glitter grabber, and then you could apply Cuticula Limitless over top for a really glassy gel-like finish. I love the combination of pink and blue in this polish. It's so pretty, so unique, and I don't know, it's just such a happy kind of color. And who doesn't love glitter? I honestly hope we see more glitter in 2024. I've been waiting for its comeback. I thought last year was going to be the year. I was wrong. So fingers crossed for 2024. Next up we have Cuticula Away We Glow, and this one is a glowy blue base with blue to purple to lilac large particle shifting shimmer, blue to purple shifting glass flakes, and blue to purple ultra chrome flakes. This one is inspired by bioluminescent jellyfish, I believe, and this one is super glowy. So you're going to get that whole glowy effect in full force when you see my forehand video, but for now, this one has a really nice formula. It is on the sheer side, which allows that glowiness to accumulate with each coat, so I recommend 3 coats to build this one up. This has complete opacity on that third coat. If you paint in thicker coats, you might get away with 2, but I go thin. And I am using the Cuticula Limitless Quick Dry Top Coat to just gloss everything up and smooth everything out. There wasn't much texture, but it does dry down a little bit dull, so I recommend using a glossy top coat. You could mattify this, but I think it looks better glossy. And here you can see that really pretty purple shift. It's quite extreme and really obvious, so it has a beautiful finish to it. And I'm always here for purple and blue and pink, and this one is giving a little bit of everything. I actually really like this one out of direct lighting here, where you get a bit of all the colors happening at once. And last but certainly not least, we have Garden Path Lacquer's Threads Your Friends Wove Together. And this one's inspired by Spirited Away in honor of the upcoming US release of Miyazaki's The Boy and the Heron on December 8th. This one is a big deal in the Garden Path Lacquers household, so they're very excited. And this one is a red jelly base filled with red holographic glitter, black reflective glitter, and red to orange iridescent flakes. This one, again, was really exciting to me in the bottle. It looked super unique, and honestly, I couldn't have asked for a more beautiful finish on the nail. I know that I've had opinions on reflective glitter, but makers are getting better and better at using reflective glitter. This is the first reflective glitter I've used from Garden Path Lacquers, and it's beautiful. So Karen did an amazing job formulating this. The base color is stunning. The glitters work beautifully in this polish, and the flakes are honestly everything. I love them so much. And I will recommend using Glitter Grabber. So I'm applying the Glisten and Glow Glitter Grabber here to create a very smooth, glossy base, letting that dry down. And now I'm going to go in with a quick dry top coat. I'm using Cuticula Limitless with Glitter Grabber underneath. You don't have to stick with one brand of top coat. This is going to gloss everything out, create a gel-like finish, and just let the sparkles shine so beautifully. So thankfully I had a tiny bit of sun. You can see how pretty this is. I absolutely love the flakes in here. I've never seen a polish this pretty, and I cannot wait to wear it again. I absolutely love the sparkle, the flakes, the base color, everything about it. No issues with staining, and reflective glitters are not that difficult to remove, so definitely pick this one up. My top picks for this month are going to be the Kathleen & Co. because I love the galaxy look to it. I love a navy blue. It's got a beautiful formula. I love everything about it. The shifts in it are beautiful, and I don't know, Cassiopeia, like as a word, just keeps following me around lately. So it's just kind of weird and serendipitous that this polish is named Cassiopeia. Anyway, I also super love the Garden Path Lacquers. Now it has reflective glitter, and I like crapped all over reflective glitter for the longest time, but I think nail polish makers are getting better and better at using it, and this is an example of perfect use of reflective glitter with the flakes and the jelly base, and I love the color. I also really love the red-eyed lacquer. I just love pink. I love the little black flakes. I love the red-eyed lacquer formula, and I guess I'm feeling like pinks and reds and burgundies this month. So let me know in the comments if you are planning to shop Polish Pickup after Black Friday. Let me know what's on your wish list. Let me know which ones you liked best from my video, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye.